Hi students, um, we're gonna talk today about types of data in Python. Actually, in Python there is three type of data and they are very important. The first one it called string, and in Python will understand it as str only. This is how Python understands the string. The second type of data it's integer, and Python understands it as int, int, and the last one is float type, float, not float, float, and actually Python understands it as float. So this is what you're gonna see in Python, how they understand it, but for us, we know that there is three types of data. The first one string, the second one integer, and the third one float. What is the difference between the three? The difference is so simple. The string, this is anything I type it between double quotation or single quote or the three quotes. Anything I type it could be characters, it could be symbols, and it could be numbers. So, character like any name, I can type David between double quote. This is string. I can type $sign, let's say, and beside it money. This is a type of a string with symbols. And even a number like 1000, this is number, but if I put the 1000 between the double quotes, right away Python will understand it as someone writing something, characters, so it's gonna be as a string. Integer, it's any number like 0 or like 1 or 2 or 3, or even negative number, -1, -2, -3. So someone will tell me, what about the 1000? The 1000 here, it's integer because this is as a number, but here as a string. Why? Because of the double quotes. So without double quotes, Python will understand it as a number, and it's gonna be as under the type of data as integer. The last one, if we have decimal, floating number, which means 0.5, 0.4, and so on, or 1.2, 3.4, or 600.2, and even negative. The negative number of all these numbers also, it's under a float type. So the float is concentrated with decimal number, integer with whole numbers, and string with character. So someone will tell me, how can I know if I don't understand the difference, or I'm not sure about something? How can I do a test to test it, and how can I get the knowledge from here? So I'm gonna open Python, and we're gonna go to the idle, and it's very easy to know the type of anything I'm not sure about it by typing type. If I type, open bracket, and add, let's say 52. I'm not sure 52 is what type of data. It will return to me int for integer. If I want to type, let's say, the type of -1, I'm not sure -1, what type of data here? Again, it's integer. If I type, open bracket, and calling that, let's say, money, with this way, it's between double quotes, right away it's gonna be string. If I ask for the type of, let's say, bracket and double quote 123, double quote, Some people, they think 120 series, this is number, so integer. No, since it's between double quote, it's string, and so on. So I can, even for the symbol like $sign or exclamation mark, so if I type something like that, exclamation mark, and I click type, this one, they didn't understand it. This something, it related to function, it related to what exactly, that's why it's not clear. The same thing, type, let's say, $sign. Again, if you put it in double quotes, it's gonna be clear that it's string. So type, bracket, double quote, exclamation mark, double quote, bracket, right away it becomes string. The same thing for $sign, type, bracket, double quote, $sign, or even and sign, something like that, double quote, and I close the bracket, it's gonna return as a string. So anything between quotes, it's string. Any number, it's integer. Any number with decimal point, this is what we didn't test it yet, type 0.12 and bracket, right away it's gonna return float because of the decimal point. Even if I type and bracket and double quote, and I want to, let's say 5, but sometimes we write 5.0 with this way. Actually, I don't need quote, 5.0 like that. Some people, they think, okay, this is like 5, it's not with decimal, but because I put the float point or the decimal point 0, it becomes right away as a float. So this is how I can test the type of anything I want by typing the word type. And it's very important to know the 3 types of data in Python. Why I need to know that? Because I can transfer one data type from one data to another data, and this is what we're going to see in the next video. Thank you for listening.